Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a Moss and Hip Hop video. And in today's video, I wanted to talk on this whole situation with Travis Scott in this devastating concert. Like, honestly, no. Like, prayers out to everybody that was affected by this. Whether you witnessed something that you know is going to be like mentally stuck with you, or whether you was one of the people injured, dead, whoever, like prayers out to everybody involved in that whole situation. Because no, it's messed up at times. Like, and the thing is this, like with Travis Scott, I think he is gonna be done with this whole like, oh, y'all gotta rage, y'all gotta go crazy and do all this other stuff. Cause I feel like that, yeah, overall if his concerts were, you know, a little bit more peaceful, you know, yeah, none of this stuff would have never happened, you know. But here's the thing, I think a lot of people have just taken their minds off of the whole thing that was being talked about originally. And if it's true, then we need to be focused on this person, because I feel like if it wasn't for them, then, you know, all of this stuff that was going on, it either wouldn't have been as bad, or it would have like not, it wouldn't even have been in this situation in the first place. But who was in the crowd injecting people with drugs? Because I don't know if that situation is true. I don't know if it's false. I don't know if it was just something that got started, but I feel like that's kind of a weird thing to just start up in the crowd. But anyways, if that's true, who was doing that? Because I feel like that's the person that started all of this. That's the person that, because a lot of people are forgetting Travis Scott is a performer. He is an artist. He is a musician. He's going to be doing these tours. He's going to be doing these live shows. So obviously, you know, yeah, he's going to be doing whatever like any other artist is out there doing, you know, touring around the world, performing in front of live, like, you know. And there's gonna be times like, yeah, where fans, they just get a little bit too wild, they get a little bit too crazy. This ain't the first time when, you know, fans got in the crowd and start going crazy or whatever, but it's definitely, I'm like, it ain't gonna be the last either. But I feel like to blame him because he's an artist, I'm like, this could have been anybody. It honestly could have been any artist, any performer of whatever sorts and stuff. Because I'm saying it ain't like stuff like this hasn't happened before, where people get in a crowd and they just start acting crazy. So that's why I'm like, you know, to blame him. Like, yeah, obviously, you know, he's taking responsibilities for this. He's paying for the people's, you know, the people that sadly passed away. He's paying for their funeral costs. He's, I think there's like, he's, you know, paying for anybody that needs therapy. What are some other stuff? Yeah, he's taking full responsibility into this. So for everybody to be looking at him and still, you know, trying to, you know, put him like, throw him underneath the bus and stuff, I just feel like that's kind of wrong. You know, like, yeah, it's overall, it's messed up like that this happened and things, but bruh, like, what do you like? I'm not saying like, you know, what to expect, like, you know, like, oh, stuff like this happens at shows all the time. Honestly, it shouldn't happen at shows, period, you know. And like I said, like, yeah, you know, he does do these, you know, where he's like, oh, y'all gotta rage, y'all gotta go crazy and all this other stuff. I think there was an interview where he said like, oh, it's just like, you know, you gotta, like, if you ain't throwing up at my shows, then you ain't having fun or whatever. Like, I'm pretty, yeah, everybody ain't gonna follow that, because I know if I ever go to a Travis Scott show, I'm like, nah, I came here for music and to see you live. I did not come here to rage, throw up, or any of that other extra stuff. I just feel like that there's people out there that just take them shows and concerts to the heart. And I'm like, bro, yeah, sing along, dance, you know, become one with the community and stuff. But there are legit people out there that get in crowds and they just go buck wild, bruh. Straight up buck wild. So that's why I'm like, when I, you know, see that, and I'm like, I've seen other shows where people go crazy at them shows and stuff. I'm like, it honestly, you know, that type of stuff should not be out there happening. You know, people should just go to a show and have fun. Go to a show and just, you know, enjoy the artist. And then I don't know if it was the same show, if it was a different show, but there is a video that's surfacing of Travis Scott. Like, he's seen somebody in the crowd passed out, and he was like, hey, yo, like, stop the music. This person passed out. This person needs, you know, attention. They need some sort of medical attention. So I'm saying, like, people are making it seem like that Travis Scott doesn't care about his, you know, fans and stuff. And I'm like, and if it be like, oh, because people are in the crowd passing out, I'm like, bro, that's a lot of shows out there. I think of the people, if y'all just going to Travis Scott shows, like, nah, y'all don't understand. Like, this is literally a lot of, like, musician shows. Michael Jackson was just up on stage, just standing there looking, and a woman passed out. So I'm saying, like, there are some people out there that are like, maybe they ain't fit for shows. I'm not overall saying, like, these people should stop going to shows and stuff. But I'm just saying, like, hey, yo, like, going to shows, like, this is just overall my advice to people out there. When you're going to a show, overall, like, just prepare for, you shouldn't have to, but prepare for the worst. Because I'm like, a lot of people don't want to think about that type of stuff. A lot of people don't want to, no, prepare for the worst. Because anything could go down. So I'm like, make sure you got fluids in your systems. I know because I'll never forget when there's a friend of mine's, she told me how she likes to go to like music festivals and stuff. And it's something that I was like, I'm against that. I'm so against like all forms of drugs, pills. I don't care, like, whether it's like good for you, bad for you, whatever it is. But no, there was a friend of mine. She said that she likes to take ecstasy or something like that. And I try, like, look, people, I tried, okay? I tried talking to her. I don't know if she's doing that stuff now, but I did tell her, like, hey, yo, you shouldn't do stuff like that. Because I'm saying, like, there, because my thing is this. I'm going to be overall just, like, this, like, part of the video just going to be stating some obvious, factors in this and stuff. She is a woman, okay? It's not like she's, from what I am aware of, I believe that she can take care of herself. But that's just what I've seen of her sober. Like, last time I seen her, we were in school. So I was like, I don't remember her doing all this extra stuff when we was in school. But it's not like, she got like 24-hour security with her. I'm saying, like, that's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, okay, fam, like, you don't have, like, protection around you. There ain't gonna be nobody protecting you when you taking drugs and stuff. It's gonna be people out there wanting to take advantage of you. So I'm saying, like, people get to these shows and they want to, drink or take drugs or whatever it is. I'm like, nah, people need to stop doing that. People need to seriously go to shows just to listen to music and have fun. Make friends with people. Like, I'm saying, like, people want to go to these shows and be in this, like, mind-alternate, reality and things. I'm like, nah, it ain't even worth it. It ain't even, like, for what? Like, it's times when I see that and I hear about that stuff. And I tried talking her out of it. She was too far gone. I'm like, I can't, she's a grown adult. Like, I tried. And I'm saying, like, it's at times people, they just got, take responsibilities for themselves and stuff. And so that's what I'm overall trying to say. And I'm not trying to, make it seem like that this is the crowd's fault. Like, honestly, the whole situation from, Travis Scott's history with, like, telling people to rage in crowds, from crowds going crazy, from people wanting to go to these crowds and cause bodily harm to people. The whole situation is messed up. It is 100%. So that's why I'm like, hey, with these shows, like, people prepare for the worst. All right. So, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for, watching whatever or something. I don't even feel, it's like you get so carried away saying that at the end of videos. Like, it's a video people, I shouldn't have to make because it's, situations like this can be avoided and all of that. So, but anyways, yeah, talk to y'all later. Peace.